What is up, everybody? It's your boy Jay, and today we're back with another video. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about, as you saw from the title, analyzing the Skylander NPCs. So, if you don't know what an NPC is, it's a non-playable character. That's all you need to know. And we're not going to be talking about Chaos, because of course he can play as Chaos in Trap Team and in Imaginators, so he's a playable character. So, we're going to be talking about Flynn on today's episode, and I'm going to have a script. My first ever time having a script in my video, so hey, that's cool. It makes my video, less sloppy and just bad, but it's gonna be something new. I'm gonna try it, and yeah, of course I don't have a script right now, but we'll have a script later, so no need to worry. Also, all my sources that are in this video are from the Skylander Wikipedia, so shout out to them. They provided the source and all that crap to, if it wasn't for them, this video would have not came out. I would have to, do thorough research by my own. So, shout out to the Skylander Wikipedia, and let's get into this video. Let's go. So, in this episode of the Skylanders characters analysis, we are talking about everybody's favorite pilot in all Skylands. Just by that name, alone, you should already know it's the boy Flynn. So, Flynn is a Mabu pilot who is one of the main supporting characters in the Skylanders series, calling himself the best pilot in all Skylands. He's armed with a big ego and love for enchiladas, of course. He has a crush on another Mabu named Callie. So yeah, he's got a really big ego. Like it said, he's very cocky and I would say selfish. And he does do some good deeds though. Not entirely selfish, but So now we're gonna talk about what Flynn does in the mainline games. We're not talking about Ring of Heroes or any 3DS games. We're gonna be talking about the original 7. So we're gonna be starting off with Spyro's adventure. Flynn helped out Hugo in seeking out the new Portal Master and returning Skylanders on the Shattered Island. That is factually true. He later helps out the Skylanders in favor of taking out Chaos, also due to Callie's involvement. The balloonist took the heroes by transporting them to the first free areas using his hot air balloon in Skylands. So, of course, Perilous Pastures, Sky Super Docks, and Stormy Stronghold. Flynn afterwards stayed in the ruins, but would give the balloon rides to the Skylanders, all the while talking about himself and other various things. Of course he would talk about himself. He can talk about himself all day, every day. But hey, generous of him, giving Skylanders the free balloon rides, not wides. But yeah, good job on you, Flynn. After Chaos's defeat, Flynn stood by Callie and Hugo next to a captive Chaos and complained about the tyrant's ramblings. I would too. This caught the attention of Callie, and she finally noticed something that both she and Flynn agree on, thus making them more mutually friendly towards each other. And she complimented the balloonist that he's okay when he's not saying something ridiculous. To which Flynn responds with a back at ya, as Chaos was sent to Earth by Hugo. Good job, Hugo, pat on back. Flynn remarked about how fast teleportation was. So yeah, that's basically all he does. It's Spyro's adventure. Alright, so now we're leaping in to see what Flynn did in Skylanders Giants. After events of Spyro's adventure, Flynn gained a large amount of reward money, supposedly. defeating Chaos, he wasted the reward money on a cursed ship called the Dread Yacht, which he used to help the Skylanders travel to find the lost city of Arcus to defeat Chaos to the Iron Fist, or beat Chaos, it says. During the course of the adventure, it is revealed that Flynn had gained a few enemies after borrowing a few gold pieces from Captain Dreadbeard, Bowers, and the Ghost Pirates, but never gave them back. Wow, good job, Flynn. Now you got people pissed. After Chaos was defeated again, Flynn modestly appreciated his crew on his ship for their part on the adventure, even revealing that he would turn over a new leaf by becoming more humble, much to Callie's surprise and satisfaction. Let's just give a round of applause to Flynn. He actually turned a new leaf. He became more humble in Giants, which is good to see. He didn't brag about himself 24/7, which is also surprising. But hey, let's give him that. Now we're gonna be, going on vacation, seeing what Flynn did in Swap Force. Now we're swapping and not stopping to go see what Flynn did in Swap Force. That was kind of cringy, I'm not gonna lie. And Tessa ran into him, seeking the help of the Skylanders after escaping from their pursuers, which resulted in the Dread Yacht taking the heavy damage during the chase. The Mabu pilot was guided to Woodboro, where tasks of retrieving the ancient elementals and stopping Chaos and his mother were given to the Skylanders. So now, that was basically what he did in the main story. And now we're getting into a little bit of what he did in the adventure packs, which is neat. In the Tower of Time adventure pack, Flynn traveled to the Clock Town with the Skylanders to help the Timekeepers stop clock from restarting time. As soon as they arrived, Flynn encountered his past self and instantly developed an instant friendship with him due to their equal personalities. Of course he did. He loves himself, so of course he would, have a friendly relationship with his past self. In the Shipwreck Island storyline, Flynn was turned into a sheep upon being discovered by the villainous Sheep Mage. He was turned back to normal when the Skylanders defeated the Sheep Mage and destroyed a sheep staff that contained all of his magic. It was kind of funny. In the start of the level, he just randomly turned into a sheep. It was kind of funny. But of course he did, become his normal self at the end of the level, which is awesome. So I'm realizing Giants, a free game so far, he's just a pilot. He doesn't really do much for the story. He just gets you place to place, which of course is very important, because how else would you get place to place without the dude Flynn? So yeah, I mean, there's other ways, like in Spyro's Adventure, you had random coincidences that could get you to places what's his face, the guy who looks like Gilgrunt, he had a ship. There's many things that you could get to place without not it being Flynn's hot air balloon or the Dread Yacht. But yeah. Now we're switching on to Trap Team and what Flynn really does in the game. Flynn was present during the grand opening of the Skylanders Academy of Callie and Hugo. After the Skylanders saved Soda Springs from the Gulper, he assisted the Skylanders on their journey. During an aerial battle on Chef Zeppelin, Flynn sustained some damage from the attack and returned to the Skylanders Academy to recover. After a few chapters, Flynn was able to get back to helping the Skylanders, even forming a friendship with Chaos when the evil Quartermaster joined the heroes to get back at the Doom Raiders. In the mirror, we're talking about the adventure packs now. In the mirror dimension, Flynn is a evil pilot who serves evil on, the evil counterpart of Master Eon. His catchphrase is Doom, and he enjoys dropping bombs upon the good trolls residing in the mirror world. So, I think Flynn got a little bit more to do in Trap Team. He was impacted in the story, but he got quickly back together. He fixed himself, man. Came back. Apparently, formed a new friendship with the dude Chaos, and yeah, he got something more to do than just being the best pilot in Skylands and just transporting you to place to place. So yeah, let's move on, man. Moving on to Superchargers. Flynn, along with Hugo, Cal, and Callie, and other prisoners were locked up aboard Count Moneybone's airship. They successfully made contact with the young Portal Master after Chaos cut them off from Skylands. While opening a rift to Skylands for the Skylanders, Flynn interfered with the process and caused the rift to lose stability twice until Hugo restored balance. Flynn and the others were soon freed by the Skylanders and escaped back to the Skylander Academy. So, I mean, still, he still doesn't really do too much because, he did do a stupid move and interfered with the process and caused the rift to lose stability twice. But he apparently doesn't do too much in Superchargers. Which I can say for most of the games right now, except Trap Team. So yeah, let's move on to Imaginators. Let's see what he does in here. Alright, now we're going on to Imaginators, where Flynn was carrying a large stack of sandwiches around Skylanders Academy when he was interrupted by Spyro and Stealth Elf's race. He later became trapped in the Academy library when the sorcerer Doomlander attacked but was rescued by the Skylander. Yeah, that's all he does. Yeah. You don't really need to do much with Flynn, though. He's the comic relief, basically, of the series and of Skylanders Academy, too. You don't really need to do, like, a whole plot line with him or something, But, I guess Imaginators was when Flynn did, the least amount of stuff for the Skylanders. Next to Superchargers. But yeah. Flynn, overall, he's a humorous character. He's a good character. And now, we're gonna get on to some trivia. Alright, so for trivia, we got Flynn breaks the fourth wall in the credits of the console versions of Skylanders Adventure and Giants. I think we know that one. He, the Chompy Mage, Sharpman, and Buzz love enchiladas. Who doesn't? Coincidentally, they were all introduced in different games, except for Chaos, who mentions liking them, but keeps it between him and the Skylanders. Ooh. According to Flynn in Trap Team, sharing enchiladas with another individual is an unbreakable bond. Enchiladas is a big part of Flynn's personality, as we have seen so far. In both Giants and Swamp Force, he says, "Ultimate boom in the end." That's cool. Flynn has 3 fingers during gameplay of Spyro's Adventure in Giants, but has 4 fingers in the cutscenes of both games. Okay, that's cool. One of the head parts in the Imaginators is based on Flynn's head. I mean, of course it would be. You know, Flynn's a big part of Skylanders, so you would expect him to get, you know, ahead of Imaginators, I guess. I would think so. In the level Auto Driver Adventure, he laments, "I miss my balloon," upon crashing. Alright, we'll get one more for you. Patrick Warburton is extremely dedicated and focused when performing the voice work for Flynn. So, you know, Patrick Warburton is, of course, the voice actor for Flynn. And he's done Family Guy, he's done all that mumbo jumbo. And he does a really good job of it. And just like I said, he was extremely dedicated and focused when he did the voice work for Flynn. And you gotta respect the man for that, man. Yeah, that's just it. And here's the funny one. Flynn doesn't read. Yeah, hasn't touched a single book. Despite this, he wrote the Meditations on Boom, as well as autobiography in Nightmare Express. You gotta love Flynn for it. You gotta. Okay, now I said that we were doing one more, but this one's funny. Flynn is extremely similar to Buzz in terms of personality. Buzz Flynn's dad confirmed? Like, anyways, hope you guys liked this video. I had lots of fun making it. I actually used a script for once in my videos, which, you know, it's great because it keeps me staying on topic and not letting my mind go absolutely crazy. It's just helpful, you know? Even though it takes some time to make and it's a whole process, you know? It's fun. But yeah, shout out to the Skylander, you know, Wikipedia, Skylanders.fandom.com, for all the, you know, sources and all they did to give me Flynn's information. It really helped for what I was doing in this video. So shut up, you know. Anyways, give me like a. I'll give you options. Is Flynn trash, or will you give him a pass? Tell me in the comments below. But yeah, other than that, peace out.
The way he hates bullets always portrays. When you see his clips, you always replay. Hero's team is always.